Hey, what's going on? Good morning to you guys with love, support, and respect. I am your host, Sadie. This is actually number 20 of Final Fantasy IX. Every Thursday and Fridays, guys, with love, support, and respect this morning. If you want to catch more Final Fantasy IX every Thursday and Fridays, with love, support, and respect today. So Kevin, Sorty's Getaway, and Running Egg. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment with love, support, and respect all together. If you guys have a Twitter today, you guys can follow me on Twitter as Sadie Zach Dawson. That's the awesome commentator. I don't just love what I do, guys. I just do it for the entire thing. Anything that we can have. Nails banner having pretty good people one by one, and as long as you guys are you guys can tell me your name and your numbers on Twitter with love, support, and respect this morning. Today's day today guys today is actually the actual day. Today is August 20th, 2021. You guys have seen the live chat this morning. Guys, with love, support, and respect, you guys can tell me your name and your numbers included today in this group. But guys, with love, support, and respect this morning, the only two capital letters is J and D. You guys call me Jack or JD, it does not matter, in between. But guys, with love, support, and respect, like I said, my two capital letters is J and D, and my numbers today is 824-65600. You guys have a Discord, you guys can friend request me on Discord. You guys can check out Devin, pretty much a very good friend of mine since day one. You guys can also check out Sunny Dragonbolt, Preston, and Romeo. They're actually part of the highest mods that we have so far this morning, guys. And that'd be the highest mods I've ever had. It's 206. Pretty much the ever highest. As you guys can see, Zidane is saying, is it moving? Or is it just my imagination? For what we did last episode, at this point from last night, so it's kind of like the best one to make. So much for Kuzo. None of his luckies are here either. Or maybe we have to go down there for some reason. Well, we are going to be taking on the boss fight for sure. There wasn't a little more of a good plan for that, to be honest. But guys, with love, support, and respect, not only if you guys have a Discord and a Twitter, if you guys also have a Steam, you guys can friend request me on Steam, whatever games you like to play. If you guys have not checked out the first 3 remakes of, I'm trying to figure out that. If you guys have not checked out the first 3 remakes of 1, 2, and 3 of Final Fantasy, you guys can check them out. You guys remember back in your childhood days that, you guys remember playing Final Fantasy when you guys were a kid, and yeah, pretty much anything that's extra, but you guys have a different idea in between. But guys, with love, support, and respect today, with love, support, and respect this morning, guys, you guys get IGN news every 19 to 20 minutes. But guys, with love, support, and respect this morning. That's very important. The important thing is, with love, support, and respect today, we watch videos in full. Remember guys, we watch videos in full. You guys can like the videos, support, comment in full. Tweet me out, send me out, add it to a playlist. As you guys can see, Zidane, I definitely sense something down there. Zidane. What's up? Well, Mark's saying, get ready guys, something's coming from above. From above? Yeah, you're telling me too, guys. Dagger, come here now. Dagger. Well, yeah, we're gonna be up to our boss time this time, guys. We actually have not that bad of corrections between equipment that Dagger, Aiko, Vivi, and Zidane have. So pretty much not much steamy, but I think we can really get control on this boss. We already took him on before. Are you alright? I'm sorry. I was startled. Is something wrong? over there. It's that give you guys my predictions. I think I'll probably give you my predictions between SummerSlam and TakeOver tomorrow. I'll probably do SummerSlam, so we can actually. You're right. It's like it's alive. Aiko, Vivi. There you go, guys. The Vector surrounding. It's done. The wall's sinking faster. It's here. What was that? Well, we have a major boss, major bastard right now, guys. So it wasn't Kudza. Huh? What's going on? I can honestly hear a voice inside my head. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put a poll question here with SummerSlam tomorrow night. Hold on, guys. Let me give you guys a poll question in just a minute. Remember, guys, my highest likes today is 29, top TV is 97, and 113. With SummerSlam tomorrow night, who wins? Who wins the U.S. title? U.S. title. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put something like this. Famous. 1 second, guys. Let me go ahead and do this. And also, guys, my highest mods is 206. Because I say Kudza. Where is he? I do not know. Dagger's like, well, what are you actually doing here, by the way? Are you the one who makes the mist? It is not produced. Mist is byproduct of the refining process. It is decided through why. Why was it honestly do such a thing? I contaminate the other continents with mist to stimulate the fighting instinct. Damian Ruiz. Well, guys, I'm giving you a poll question for SummerSlam tomorrow. Remember, guys, NXT TakeOver 36 is this Sunday, and SummerSlam is tomorrow night. This in turn leads to war among the leaders of nations, and then to the fall of civilization. Kudza merely puts the byproduct to a different use. A different use? So, what is Kudza trying to do, honestly? I cannot lie. Kudza used the waste product to make weapons like yourself. He's really ticking me off. Can I kill him? Wait, Aiko. What kind of weapons did Kudza make? Kudza called them black mazes, dark spawn of the mist. So the factory in Dolly was really defeat me and no more mist will flow. And then no more weapons like this puppet here will be made. Answer me, puppet. Do you deny your very birth? Why you... No more. Vivi. I won't let you make any more instruments of murder. Way to go, Vivi. I know it must be hard for you. We can knock off this rat now, right? Alright, let's bust him up. Who knows? It might even lure Kudza here. I have seen the end of my 1,000-year life. But so far it's not going to be right now. You cannot stop me. It's futile to even try. Here we go, guys. Boss time. If you guys want a shout out, you guys can vote Orlando at 33, The Greatest Showman at 13. But let's get down to it. But I'm gonna tell you guys, I honestly did apologize for my pun last night that if I did not do a new episode of Final Fantasy IX last night, would have not been not much of a difficult problem, but basically they told me it was okay. And all she wanted to do, guys, was spend time with me last night. Which was actually not a difficult problem. I mean, my love and I are going to be missing the fair, to be honest, so we actually had pretty much a romantic week this week, and yeah, it was actually really good. But even though it was always something to bring, so. But guys, the thing about this tree is it's pretty much because we can sleep slow and blind. So I don't think any elemental magic could really sustain. The fire started. 11:59 is actually not bad. But other than that, as you guys already know, I go back to work today. I mean, later on today, guys. From about, 12 to 8, and the good thing is, I'm off tomorrow, so... For those of you that did not get baseball later on earlier this week on the Tuesday, you guys will have a new episode of baseball, tomorrow. That'll be in the morning. But, Resident Clank Rift Apart is not the finale this weekend. I'll probably just keep it right now. Because, my ass is not done with it yet. Oh boy, Aiko might be dead. Guys, look at it real quick. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Oh boy. Well, I do know for a fact, guys, that... What is he... What the fuck's he weak against again? Okay, slow and blind. Can we silence him? Of course, Aiko might die as soon as Mustard Blade comes out. That's what I'm thinking. And she is. Gosh dang it. Well, this boss is not that hard, to be honest. It also can really take body temperature with the ability before the fight as existed above. So that can really do something in between. But Vivi's going to begin Aiko up right now. Okay, going for Fire. And I honestly want Dagger to heal everybody right now because if we don't make a major establishment out of his ass, you know, it's like, how are we going to be taking out a miserable, maybe a terrible tree, to be honest. Okay, guys, very good with healing, very good. Alright, guys, he is weak against sleep, blind, and the other element. But alright, guys, I see a news in another 7 to 8 minutes. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always 100% key. Meeting new family members, new friends, meet and greet new people one by one. As long as you guys, through Kevin, aka TuberChat, I just call him Kevin. And also through Renier, guys, and also, Sorry's Getaway. As long as if you guys follow the instructions, you'll meet new people one by one, new family members, new friends. You guys will not have better sounding problems in between. But you know what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're able to do, and well, people will come by to your channel, see what you guys like to do. It's like, what is the important thing you guys have to do? Well, alright, guys, with SummerSlam tomorrow night, who wins the United States title? You have Sheamus retaining, or Damian Priest becoming the first ever champion. I mean, what I would honestly like to see, I honestly want to see Damian Priest walk out as the United States champion over Sheamus. To be honest, yes, Damian Priest is a former champion in NXT, and he actually is too, guys. Yes, he beat Johnny Gargano, if I'm right. He did beat Johnny Gargano, so I obviously think Damian Priest is walking out tomorrow night at SummerSlam. That's what I'm thinking. Let me get my right ear for a minute, thank you. But it all depends. I mean, you guys can vote on that poll. We guys will have the pay-per-views. I think we're going to be doing predictions between the two of them, which is actually NXT TakeOver 36 and SummerSlam before the end of the episode in the morning for baseball. So, but other than that, guys, I am off tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, you guys will have baseball, and then not sure if I'm going live tomorrow night after my love and I get back from our last 2 competition or not. Maybe, but I probably won't after the internet being so stupid. But I don't think it's going to be anything terrible this time. I honestly don't think. But I think we should be okay. Without question. I'm going to do a kill 2 on this one, because I don't want everybody to die while Zidane is attacking. You guys are always awesome in this group, no matter what happens. With love, support, and respect. Well, guys, Vivi is out of his trance. Zidane's not going to be able to have any of that right now. Okay, guys, finally a healing opportunity coming out of Dagger right now. That's exactly what we need. Keep ourselves healed instead of dying. Okay, 713. Okay. But yeah, guys, the fair that my love and I went to year after year after year, it was really really good. It was very good. You know, so I asked my friend if I would do, instead of 1 hour, I come down every 2 hours for a pizza. If I come down to the house again soon. So, I obviously don't think it'll be a major concern. Honestly, guys, no. But I was thinking, here's the thing, guys. After I spoiled my pudding at the fair, after 7 days, it was really interesting. But there goes the damn tree, he was not a problem at all. As long as he was made to broke. But victory squeaks, guys. And thank you for that, Zidane, for it. Uh-oh. Zidane's like, let's get out of here. Most of us couldn't. I think all of us already knew that Kudza could still be in there. And honestly, guys, I think he is too. So other than that, we're gonna be going back to main Sahari. But here's the good thing, guys. So far, you guys can see the overworld is back in session 2. After we took on that one bit off the bat this morning, so. But yeah, guys, only 12 to 8 today, and then I'm off tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be a major concern. Even though it's always busy on Fridays and Saturdays. Sundays when people get out of church. I think we might be alright occasionally. But there we go, guys. Pretty good. Icon's like, wow, the air's so clear. The Eiffel tree looks so pretty now. Will this clear up your mist continent? I think so. So that's like, now, let's see if Kudza shows up or not. He pretty much appears whenever he wants to appear with that, dragon he has. Vivi? Zidane, did I honestly do the right thing? It said that the black mantas are made from the mist, right? When I thought about how other black mantas were being made for war, I didn't want that to happen, no matter what. So he's a little more frustrated, but not confused. What honestly did transpire involving the black mantas. Let's get news in another minute and 15 seconds for sure. Now there'll be no more new black mantas. I think they'll all hate me. No way. Aiko comes down between, gets a little bit confronted to Vivi for a minute. She's like, listen to me. You should never lie to yourself. After all, your brothers want you to do that for sure. Do you really think so? Do you honestly think they'll understand? Of course. They're your brothers. I think you might be alright. Huh? What is it, Mog? I think Aiko's somewhat right. Welco. Aiko. What's the matter? Why did you, come all this way? No way. Okay. I'll be right back. Alright, I'll go on ahead and tell the others. Well, this cannot be good, for sure. You guys are going away here for Kudza, right? I have to go back to the village to see what's up. Wait, Aiko, what's up? Someone stole something precious from the village. Zidane. We'll go with you for the time being. Thanks, but what about Kudza, by the way? Metasahari is not that far. He can wait. You know what they say, guys? One man or pretty much one dragon. Whatever it could be, guys, he can wait. We should never trust a major bad guy like Kudza. I already took out his butt plenty of times. When I beat Final Fantasy IX 5 times. So that's actually not much of a hurry. So, but other than that, at least we took out that one tree coming out of the Eiffel tree this morning. It was actually not a problem. Even though we nearly almost died on this first attempt. usually the first or the second attempt is pretty much the better way to handle it, so. But if you guys want a shout out, you guys can vote Orlando33, the greatest summon at 13, with love, support, and respect today, and making new friends, actually meeting new family members, new friends, meet and greet new people one by one. As long as if you guys can follow the instructions through Kevin, Running Egg, and Tuba Chat. That's the important thing. That's why I'm always dropping 2 channels instead of 1. That would be Barrel and my Puddin'. So we're gonna actually get them up there, even if we have the time to do it. So it's actually not a terrible way to go through anything in this group. Alright guys, it's time for some news. Today's date is August 20th, 2021. If you guys have a Twitter today, you guys can vote. You guys can tell me your Twitter, tell me your first and last name information on Twitter. With love, support, and respect today. The only 2 out of 3 things only is you guys can tell me what your name is, your first and last name information is, and you guys can tell me what your numbers are. You guys can send me your Twitter account in the live chat through Kevin, Runny Egg, and Sorty's Getaway. And also, I can tell you guys mine. I'm the awesome commentator. My content's been pretty good. Connects has been a little more better after last night. Before, my love and I spent time again at the last day of the fair, so it was a little more unforgettable after that, and I mean beforehand, but it was not too bad for sub. But I will be back next year, to be honest. But I'm the guys with love, support, and respect today. You guys can tell me your name. You guys call me JD or Jack, and that does not matter. Through Titanic, through love, support, and respect through Kevin. You guys can check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Most of us can really expect the Kevin. Kevin's gonna be live sometime today. Even though you guys can already see, all I have to do today is only 12 to 8, and then I'm off tomorrow. So, since my Puddin' is going to be going into work, we're early in the morning tomorrow, between around 7 to 12. Well, you know what they say, guys. Despite the fact it's like if you're working early in the morning, so like say 7 to 4, 7 to 12, you're pretty much your eyes are going to be very tiring and a little bit pretty much a little bit watery, but we're gonna climb down this ladder for a second, guys. See if we can do a little more, see if we can do some good shopping for a minute. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use a tent and do a quick save for a minute. But on the guys, the only 2 letters on my Twitter today, on my first and last name is J&D, and today, guys, my numbers are 824-65600. If you guys have anything on Discord, if you guys if you guys really need or want the friend request to be on Discord, you guys can check out Discord. You guys can check out Devin. He's actually a wonderful, good old friend of mine since day 1, since him and I met. So, Devin's actually a loving, caring friend of mine. You know, kind of like anybody that would look up in between for us in this group today. It's like if he's not busy with anything, you can always come by the live chat and see how I'm doing. So, same like you guys, you know. I mean, our content's been pretty good. We don't just love what we do. I honestly do not love what I do, but I just do it. Just for you guys. So you guys can see we're actually back in here for a minute. So you guys can see we honestly do have Dagger doing a healing rod this time. It only does plenty of the healing. So that's actually not at a mistake. So we're gonna go back to our current town in a second. But we want to get some items right now before we do obviously anything else. I don't think they have the item that we healed last time with Aiko. That's been the only misconsideration. Or other bad consideration for sure. But well, let me double check the other stuff for a minute. But other guys, with love, support, and respect, you guys can check out Preston, Romeo, and Sunny Dragon Ball. Now Sunny Dragon Ball, he's a little more fantastic, the same as Devin. He's actually a very good friend of mine. Ever since him and I known each other since day one. I've known Preston the same way, guys. I'm in a bit more of his ass a little bit more, but he just tries to come in anytime he wants. If something else wants to be brought back towards attention or anything. But he's been around in this group for a while, so I've also met Romeo since they not too long, but pretty much a little more than a while. But other than that, guys, if you guys have a Steam, not only if you guys have a Discord and a Twitter, if you guys have a Steam, you guys can phone request me on Steam. Whatever games you like to play, you guys would have the honor of and having the pros of playing. If you guys are big fans of Final Fantasy, it's actually the first 3 remakes of, what do you call it? I'm trying to figure out what the other one is. The first 2 remakes of Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. I do have, here's the thing, guys, I do have the release dates for 4, 5, and 6. If you guys want to know, if you guys really want to know when they're coming out, they're actually called the Pixel remasters for them. I actually have been on the rest of the 3 of them. I also beat Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9. Actually, 8 of Final Fantasy 8 as a remaster. So I actually have plenty of history with that for a long time. So that's actually not out of the question. So, can we get him? Can we get him? Just a little bit. Okay. Now, guys, with love, support, and respect today. If you guys are not big fans of Final Fantasy, if you guys want to only play whatever RPG games you guys want to do besides Final Fantasy, kind of like action adventure, music, you guys can bring that in the live chat. The name is Jack Dawson 93. As the awesome, glorious, hell of a commentator for you guys. I've been on YouTube for a little over 5 years now, so ever since the 30th of July, which is actually tremendous. But alright, guys, with love, support, and respect today, we're gonna get to some news in a minute. As more importantly, remember, guys, with love, support, and respect this morning. Today's date is August 20th, 2021. And that is, of course, guys, with love, support, and respect, is we watch videos in full. You guys can like them, support, comment in full, tweet me out, share me out. On Twitter, remember, guys, you guys can only do it on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. And you guys can also vote on Land at 33, Red Summon at 13. You guys can vote anytime you like, especially if there's not much progression or low-life aggression or anything. I'll probably do it on my next YouTube poll if I have the opportunity to do so or not. But I honestly have not done a YouTube question, a poll question like that yet. I'll probably do that maybe over the weekend, just for you guys, so we can actually keep the count up there. But right now, it lands up by 20 over The Greatest Showman. I have seen both movies. They're a little more musical, and they're pretty much really interesting. Prior to any main characters, thanks to actors or anything. But alright, guys, let's see what happens at the after party today. Let's go get our butt kicked right now. So let's go take those 2 up. Go ahead and just go right here. Okay, another draw. Okay. Alright, guys, let's hunt for some news today. Today's date is August 20th, 2021. It's according to Wukong Black Mythic, guys. You guys can check out a 12-minute and 44-second video called the, what is that called? The new Black Myth of the Wukong gameplay running on Unreal Engine 5. Now, the thing about this trailer, guys, is I've heard it's a little more good old-fashioned, but I haven't heard much about the game since I'm not much of a gaming person with that investment. But, anything else that's more authorized to notify for sure, but, probably not as intriguing as it should be. So you guys can check out, now this game is kind of like a Chinese RPG, if you guys are interested in it or not. But it all depends. But the only other language that comes in between would be only Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. But the director's cut of Ghost of Tsushima is a little more extra thankful thanks to the ones that the creators of Assassin's Creed. Which you guys understand, I like Assassin's Creed. That's why I'm hoping to continue the story a little more later on this week, in the next couple more days after this Sunday, pretty much after this Monday. So we'll see what we can honestly do to see where we can beat the crap out of Fender for the second time. I'm pretty sure we honestly can. We obviously can for sure, as long as there's no huge mistake or part of anything for sure. But we'll see. Alright guys, you guys can keep your gaming laptop cool and your FPs up with these laptop, what do you call it, holders. Pretty much coolers. Now the thing about the laptop coolers, guys, is to make sure your laptop is not overheating. If you want to have an opportunity to cool off your computer, you guys can put that with cool air. Instead of your PC being warm and a little more humidity. For sure. So you guys can check that out if you like for extra details. It's also, according to Kelly Knox, guys, that Marvel's Disney Plus series that is actually explained called the Disney Plus series called Ironheart. If you guys may or may not know what that is, so you guys can check out that. I do know that I honestly do know that there's going to be a season 2 of Loki, which I haven't seen the first one. Just to be honest with you guys, I obviously have not. But I have heard the first season is not bad. I've heard it's a little more interesting, a bit more entertaining, with Tom Hiddleston. So, alright guys, you guys can also check out the trailer breakdown and the 16 new details if you guys are interested for like I said, Black Myth Wukong. It's according to Jess Gomez. 6-minute and 53-second video of that, if you like. If you guys are interested a bit more, I'm a huge fan of RPGs, ever since I was a kid. So, it pretty much says it all more on paper. Ever since the very first Final Fantasy was back in 1987. Which my pun's ass was born by then. It's actually 6 years apart before I was born in 93. It's pretty much the only solution. You know what I say, guys? It's not a solution with love, support, and respect. It's a tragedy. This is not too bad between less to listen or not much to cooperate or complete. 1782 by Zidane. That's a good attack right there. Vivi should be able to part ways with him with a Ice 2. Alright guys, back to the news. We have to check out all the seeds of Paris artifacts. If you guys are interested in looking at some of that. The artifacts coming out of Assassin's Creed. I don't think I've actually gone to some of them or not. But I do know Valhalla is an hour and 35 minutes every Tuesday and Wednesdays. That's the only a bit more better time to add 5 minutes instead of an hour and a half, so an hour and 35 minutes every Tuesday and Wednesdays. So you guys can take out the artifacts for that if you'd like. As long as there's no hurry or pressure like Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson's actually one of my favorite action actors. Adventure actresses. Daniel Craig is not bad, but more importantly, Liam Neeson. So you guys can check out that. We also have the review, according to Cat Bailey, of Madden NFL 22. That's the reason why I don't think I'm going to appeal that set, to be honest. I mean, the last Madden game was Madden 21 that I played. And you guys did get the series Saturdays and Sundays when I was playing the Steelers, as far as I know. Alright guys, as we arrive the Mount Sahari, Aiko says, I'm finally home. I'm home. As he finally gets the Mughals' attention. Moko told me the news. Are you okay? Come now. We'll talk later. We can talk later. It's gonna be all that terrifying either. If it comes down to anything more conclusion or cautious. Hey, Aiko. We actually better follow her. Yeah, you're telling me. So, to make sure we don't have to lose half and half between the cards. I guess I'm assuming we can only go to the left, I would assume. That's the only thing. But we do have for most of us NFL fans, I'm always a big fan. I'm the only ever fan since I've been with the Steelers for nearly 12 years. It'll be the middle of September. So it's actually not out of question. But other guys, the thing about Madden is the graphics and the gameplay they honestly produce is real interesting, not scary. Even though I haven't played Madden since the last time. So as you guys see, we have the Kerman coffee. So before we get to the review of Madden 22 this morning, Madden 21 was suggested by Devin. I want to thank you so much once again, Devin, for having me play Madden 21 on the weekends. So I haven't played another Madden game since pretty much ever since fucking last year. It's actually not too bad to have much more capable for it. So here's the question, guys. Coming out of IGN. It goes on to state, with love, support, and respect today, guys, and also knowledge is power. It goes on to state, what's the best men? Here's the thing, guys. What's the best men NFL has ever been? Madden 95, 05, Madden 08, or Madden NFL 12? Or other comments. Well, I played a little bit. I played a little bit more on the Nintendo Game Boy back then. I mean, well, I know I did play 95 on the Nintendo Game Boy system, but I honestly haven't gone back to it for a long time. Ever since I was only a couple years old back then. Madden NFL 05, I used to play some of it for the PS2, pretty much for the Game Boy Advance. As it goes on the state. So Don's like, what's going on, Aiko? She feels a little more down, saying towards the fact the precious stone that has been passed down in this village for generations is gone. My grandparents said, they said that we should take care of it because it's actually a symbol of the summoner's heritage. Well, having a crying for a change, it'll honestly help. I'm not going to cry. I'm a grown-up now. And crying won't honestly help me one bit. Alright. How about we start looking for clues, though? I'll help, too. Find a couple clues in between. Madden NFL 08 was actually pretty much... I think it was like kind of one of the final... two seasons of the NFL year for Brett Favre back then. But Brett Favre did not get drafted until fucking the late 1990s back then. And then you have NFL 12. I remember playing some of that too. It's just like, what is it? Is it my fault? Is it because I broke my promise and opened the Eiffel Tree's seal? Has another hiccup as well. Everyone was watching over the stone. Aiko. And honestly, it just happened that way. And honestly, it was not your fault. Besides, we're actually the ones who made you open the seal. I'm gonna go with Madden NFL 95. The others doing about, Madden 05, guys, was actually 38.8% of the vote. Any Madden game that I took on over the years, I played absolutely most of them. So it was actually not too bad. But alright guys, here we go. The review of Madden NFL 22 in a second. So Don's like, you understand, right? The real villain is the thief who stole it. So, let's actually try to look for some clues and get that stone back. Okay. Bit of a hiccup, it's just like, okay. So here's the question, guys. If you guys had to pick out of 4 of these options, what would be your preferred mode in Madden NFL? Franchise mode, the Yard Slash, Superstar KO, Madden Ultimate Team, or classic head-to-head matches? I wasn't going to cry, you know. After all, I'm a grown-up. We know Aiko. But if you feel like crying, go ahead. I'm going to go pray to my grandparents. I'll be right back. I'll still be back for sure. But the dog seems a little bit confused for her. If you need to, you can cry too, Dagger. My soda's always available, for sure. Yeah, thanks. What about you, Zidane? What do you honestly do when you actually need to cry for the most part? Oh, I get real. I actually get real clinky when I'm sad. That's another thing. Dagger's like, cut it out. Hey, I was just being serious. I heard a scream. It sounded like Aiko. Dagger's like, damn it. The thief was still here. We was like, Zidane, I actually saw her. It's that girl from Fossil Rue. She took Aiko. They actually went to the Eldian Wall. Let's go. You and I both know who it could be, guys, in this group. Can we open a couple chests real quick? We can open that, and we can open that too. Phoenix Down and Survival Vest. Now if I had to pick, what would be the preferred mode? Honestly, it has to be franchise mode. I honestly have not played the Man Ultimate Team. I've heard it's pretty much collecting cards. Collecting cards in between when it comes to card battles. So basically, it's pretty much ahead. Head-to-head matches, the classic head-to-head matches I used to play, guys, they were actually interesting. I used to play a couple of friends of mine back then, but I haven't played that set for a while. The way we can honestly see it. So basically, it's kind of like the same old thing, compared to Major League Baseball, a little bit more, where you take on the players from around the world, from Microsoft, PlayStation, Nintendo. So I'm gonna go with the obvious one. I'm gonna go franchise. So franchise mode, 72.9% of the vote. That is absolutely correct right there. So yeah, that's another thing. So yeah, if you guys want to have an opportunity to play Madden 22, it's already out right now for the Xbox Series X and S for the PS5, coming out of Electronic Arts. Now the thing about this game, guys, it's like, I don't think it's actually less conspired or anything. That's another thing off the bat. Hey, what's up, Gates? How you doing, buddy? Look what happened to Aiko. The ancestors will be displeased. It's good to see you, Gates. How you been? Happy Friday. Tell us if there's anything I can do for you. Hold on a second. Can we go back to the walkthrough for a second? It's like the most thing you can have is pretty much something to locate. But what's you been up to, Gates? Oh yeah, you saw my stream. Oh, thank you, buddy. How you been? I gotta tell you, it's been a hell of a week this week with the fair going on, and it really has too. I honestly cannot complain either. Now we're gonna be taking on a boss by the name of so we might be able to take him on too. His name is it's pretty much that Scarlet Hair, aka Amaranth. So we'll see what that really adds so far today too. But how was your week, buddy? I'm gonna go ahead and can we heal us real quick? Oh wait, good. Let's go and peek inside. Is that Scarlet Wrench, guys? Actually, no. Not just her. Can I promote my YouTube channel in the comment section? Sure, go ahead. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always key. And Gates is also one of the 206 mods. And so we have Lonnie taking Aiko. I knew she would be honestly behind that. But go ahead, buddy. This is no way to treat a lady. What's the swing ornament on your back? It makes it so easy to pick up, really. My grandpa gave it to me. So if I were you, get your grubby hands off it. Oh, shut up. Let's be still until he gets here. Pretty much aberrant. I found a treasure. Use it for Ico. We have an exploder. Ooh, Alexa. So, how's your content been going, Gates? Anything interesting? Well, guys, review for Madden 22. So, Madden NFL 22, guys, got a 6 out of 10. Not out of disrespect, but I have heard it's not bad. Goes on to say it's 6 out of 10. Madden NFL 22 takes a small and unimpressive first step to the Xbox Series X and PS5 generation, with even its better new ideas hobbled by poor execution. I'm not going after Madden NFL 22. I mean, you guys can have an opportunity, but honestly, no. My ass would not play it again. Doom Eternal, nice. I used to play Doom Eternal after I had the PS4 for a little over 6 years. I've been streaming it before I go to work tonight. Oh, nice. So, what are your thoughts on Doom Eternal? I've heard that set's been really good. As it became one of the honest candidates for Game of the Year back then. Doom Eternal was really good, from what I can see. So I was like, where's Mark? Was Mark captured too, by the way?
It is TBH.
Oh, I'm thinking that too. Doom. Here's the thing. Now Doom 64 was not bad. So it was only on the Switch. Yeah, Doom Eternal is pretty much one of the best ones in the franchise. Well, most of us can honestly see in this group, with love, support, and respect. Nope, Bong is right here behind me. Mark, I actually need your help to save Ico with me. So I must trying to confess to Mark. I actually have an idea. It's alright. You honestly will not be in any danger. It's no use. Mark has always been a coward, apparently. Yeah, well, we actually do have to do something. We have no choice but to save our ass, guys. Alright, let's go. So yeah, Lonnie, like I said, I think Lonnie would have been a good useful idea for sure. For from other Final Fantasy games. That would have not been a problem. As you guys see, Lonnie goes on to say, well, so there's my good Sir Knight. What have you done to Ico, by chance? She was actually new. She was too rambunctious. So I put her to sleep with a sleeping weed. Oh, that's terrible. Sleeping weed, huh? I'm pretty sure she honestly is sleeping well or something. If it's my pendant you're after, then leave the others out of it if you can. No can do. This is way too convenient to pass up. Hand over your pendant, and I'll hand over the girl. Capice? What happened to the pendant that you always have on, really? It sounds like I have it. Oh, you really are a good knight. Now cough it up already. First, tell me something. Here's the thing. Was it you who stole the village stone? Queen Verlaine is after the royal pendant, really, too. I found another jewel just like it in this village. But I am glad I came all this way looking for it. Now, honestly, hand it over. If only Ico was conscious. Thunder's like, hold on. You're plotting something, aren't you? Stay right there. Gets a little more anger, guys, a little more upset. Thunder's like, you, blackmaids. Huh? Well, me? Bring me the pendant for me. Remember? Do as I say if you value this brat's life. Oh, that's a little bit stupid, too. But yeah, Doom Eternal, I used to play it. Doom Eternal was really good. after 19 episodes. I honestly wanted to continue it, but you know, if I was not stuck between the zombies or the monster creatures, would have not been a terrible wise decision for it. Alright guys, let's get back to the news. Through IGN this morning, guys, to check out the best gaming monitors for every gamer's needs. If you guys want to have opportunity to get a monitor. Alright guys, back to the news. There's also been a new report of why PlayStation started its AAA VR studio, as it was closed by Sony of last year in February of 2020. Zidane? Do it, Vivi. Oh, okay. So I have to give out the pendant from Zidane for a minute? Because we honestly have no damn choice to let something go for so. Ha ha ha. Hold it. Oh, look at this, guys. Amaranth. I actually do not know who you are, but thanks. He has no comment. A little more Vegan. Yo, can you stand? Huh? Aiko wakes up finally, guys, in this group. What's going on? Gets back up finally after that sleeping weed she had. Where's that old hag? Oh, that's it. Who are you honestly calling a hag, by the way? Like it's like you. So the tables turn. They'll hand over the jewel you stole. What are you trying to do, Red? I thought you were supposed to be the #1 bandit for me. So I have to get a comment from him. I honestly am not here to help. I honestly just want it to be fair. What are you talking about? Leave the duel and get out of here. What? I thought we were partners on this job. I don't work with horses taking scumbags. Don't get lost. Oh, wow. There goes nothing. You guys, that's according to the one article. That's a long one. Unless we will pass. Or was he honestly fight me? Mark my words. I will collect the bounty on you someday. They'll have Amber coming back too. Now fight me. Wait just a second here, buddy. What's going on? I told you. Honestly, I'm not here to help. I actually just want to level the playing field. Fair enough. I guess we can do it. So Don, it's okay. I was just looking for more ways to impress you. Here we go, guys. A little more boss time. You guys can vote on that poll. Alright guys, these will not be a problem at all. But like I said guys, so Don does have auto posting, so he has no months to worry about for sure, since I'm keeping that on him. Okay, 837, that's good. At least he knows how to teleport a bit quick. That's another thing. Left to right, in the middle, or somewhere near. Alright guys, it's coming out of The Walking Dead. You guys can vote on this poll. Who is the best Walking Dead zombie killer of all time? Was one of the best off the mattress, guys. And if honestly the best for sure, to make an amazing statement, I honestly had to go with Norman Reedus, because you guys already understand it actually is the final season of The Walking Dead. I'm not sure what the others are going to be doing, but The Walking Dead's been around since a long time. So they're going to be opening us, the IGN audience, for sure. And what's going to honestly be yet to come. I think it'll be interesting what the final season will take. I do know Norman Reedus has been doing a hell of a job in the series, coming out of AMC, but I honestly have not kept up with the series, to be honest. Not as much. Okay, 11-10, wow. He's like, here I go. Well, he was a little more further to the right, that's for sure. That's why Zidane, I'm keeping him on auto posting. Keeping my buddy in there. So you guys should check out there for the vote. You guys may or may not expect a James Bond TV series at Amazon. Why? As the producers of James Bond, guys, insisted that the 007 will not be having any small screen adventures for it. Why? Let me look at the set, to be honest. And that's according to Dell Anchors. I'm going to heal once again, just to make sure. Then I'll take out Amaranth in a minute. I saw a little more of a long article, but I honestly wouldn't have anybody advise them to making a series out of it, but besides, James Bond's been around since the late 1990s, early 1990s, with ever since back then, and that would be Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig, and I think, well, Adam West. I don't think Adam West. I honestly don't think Adam West was James Bond back then, but Pierce Brosnan is pretty much one of the major favorites. Him and Daniel Craig. Leonardo DiCaprio, no. He honestly has not. But it all depends. You guys can check out that today. Let's see if there's any more news this morning. If not, probably won't have any more news till tomorrow morning with baseball. But we honestly do not get much news on Saturdays and Sundays. You guys can see yourself news, but before we close out IGN News this morning, as you guys can see, Danny DeVito, as he loses Twitter verification after tweeting strike post support. Why? The question is, why would that be a little more concern to us, for sure, if I were on the Nabisco strike? Okay guys, this is according to Cat Bailey. So basically, involving that, according to Cat Bailey, guys, by most measures, guys, involving Danny DeVito, by most measures of that, Danny DeVito is actually the kind of person you expect to be verified on Twitter. But that makes it all the more surprising, guys, that the popular actor abruptly lost the blue mark earlier today for the consternation of his fans. So what happened? So what honestly did happen, guys, is Danny DeVito's verified status was vanished after he tweeted in support of a strike by Nabisco workers. As Danny DeVito, guys, went on the state, supported the Nabisco workers striking through humanity, working hours, fair pay, outsourcing jobs, no contracts, no snacks. Now what kind of a different question would that be? Well, a different comment with not enough problems in between, would I really be a little more considered to? You know, that's another thing. I lost? Go on, finish me off. Zidane's like, can you stand for me? Zidane's like, give back what you stole first, real quick. He still has no comment. I think he gets it back to him finally. Oh, excuse me, guys. Alright, so that's actually what he wrote on Twitter. But it is unclear involving Danny DeVito, guys, if DeVito's verified status disappeared because of his tweet. Now, IGN did reach out to Twitter involving that comment, and we'll update this article if we hear something back. Now, the thing about the verification on Twitter, guys, is that is best for the finicky process. Aiko, I got it back. Now finish me. You actually want to die that bad? I just spared your life, for goodness sakes. So, you honestly want to banish me then? You actually can go if you want, but I will not follow. Aha! Trying to trick me, huh? Trick you? I tried to kill you, but why are you honestly letting me go? The fight's over, and we're both still alive. Pretty much good enough, right? Now, we actually did get back what was stolen from us after all. Listen to you. I lost to some spineless thief. The Sly Eagle does not kill a wimp. He has a bit of a no comment for a second. Sun's back up. After that defeat he had from Zidane. So the thing about that, guys, is recently when Twitter reopened the application process, well, upon the company was immediately inundated with requests for the blue checkmark. Where many users, you guys already understand, if you guys do have a Twitter for it, with a lot of support and respect. With many users across the multitude of industries, including some bouncing tens of thousands of followers, have been denied verification in between. So the thing about that, guys, is something that's a little more verifying. Now, Danny DeVito did go on to state, however, he was already verified, and he actually is a major celebrity to boot. But, either way, his fans don't seem too happy right now. You have people like, say, according with Ritz, Daniel Tanukin, how do you unverify Danny DeVito? So, the good thing is, guys, he is going to be staying busy within the entertainment industry. That's going to be a good thing. And I mean, no one has to be less tremendous towards Danny DeVito for sure. I mean, it's always something that's unbearable, not how much less valuable for him coming out of Twitter. But keep that in a safe place. I was like, I will. Thanks, Adon, for that. Well, you're not going to leave me alone after what just happened, are you? Huh? I was like, I'm going. So he actually finally delivered after what Amaranth stole from me and a couple of the others. For so. So Don's like, well, shall we? But it was not a problem for Sir. I mean, Emma's going to be back with us in a little bit. We have another half hour, I think. A bit more than that. Well, after work today, guys, is only 12 to 8, and then I'm off tomorrow. You're pretty good. Thank you for rescuing you. Not a problem, buddy. If you guys want a shout-out this morning, with lots of support and respect, we have a couple likes. My highest likes today is 29. Top to is 97 and 113. Can we go in here for a minute? As soon as we get Steiner back in, we have to make sure his ass goes back up there. Because Adon is at 24, Dagger's at 23, and Vivi is pretty much in between. Pretty much the same level as Dagger and Zidane can be. Which it honestly can be, too. So it honestly depends. But yeah, guys, Danny DeVito is not going to be a major concern. Involving the verification coming out of Twitter, involving the stupid strike he's been up to. Involving that. But alright, guys, you guys consider yourselves news. You guys will get some news tomorrow. So I don't think I'm going to be live the rest of today or pretty much tonight. So I don't think it's going to be anything with any wishful thinking for it. But other than that, I think we might be okay going forward this week. But all we have to do, all my love and I have to do is, we actually do have our last tier competition with my love and I's tier squad tomorrow in the afternoon. So the only time I probably will have is baseball in the morning. I'm not sure if I'm doing Chris Tales or not, but we'll see. Keep you guys up to date for that this weekend. Vivi's as we go down to take out Aiko for a minute, as Vivi goes on to say, see, honestly, he has been quiet the whole time. If at the moment yet. And then Aiko finally gets an answer. Zidane, let me ask you something. My grandfather told me, get ready guys, I'll pause in the chat, not to leave the village until I'm actually 16 on my birthday. But I also want to go with you guys. I really do. Let me double check for a minute. I don't think there's going to be any wistful thinking for sure. I would say yes. I agree if that's what you want. Let me know Harmony coming up to Dawn. Aiko, come with us. You can forget what your grandpa said for the time being. It's a bit of a thinking cap. And Zidane like, it does not matter what I say. You've already made up your mind. Gets back up a little bit. And then he goes on to say, don't you have something to say to her, baby, by chance? Huh? She wants to know if he has something to say to her, to be honest. And what's transpired already. Remember what you told me at the Eiffel Tree? You said I honestly shouldn't ever lie to myself. That was true, guys, in between. I'll try to be more honest with my own feelings. Aiko, you actually should do the same thing, for sure. I forgot my own advice, baby. But thanks, though. I'll wear the jewel as an earring, as long as it'll be okay by then. Right, Zidane? Okay, back to the memory earring. That's good. Aiko? I think Mog wants to talk to you for a minute. This Mog comes right in, guys. See what's going on. See what really transpired already. Coupon or something like that. What? You think I'm mad at you, Mog? I'm furious. You honestly went off without me again. You promised me you wouldn't. You know what I say, guys, about a Moogle towards what Aiko and the other Moogles are pretty much inspired of pretty much. Not of anything without question, but something a bit more different. What if one of them is pretty much upset, or, you know, desperate times goes for desperate measures like old times. What would you do if you went off and got into trouble? Oh well, thank goodness we're both going to be okay. You're always nice to Mog, aren't you, Aiko? Well, pretty much, yeah. We've actually been best friends after all, honestly. We were born on the same day, and we have always been together. Always united as one. Two is better than one. With love, support, and respect. This is actually our friendship ribbon. Mog honestly gave it to me. I'll probably dismiss that for now. Apple News, probably not discuss that. Oh, excuse me, guys. Mog, do you have the ribbon I gave you? Plus a double check if he hasn't. This is actually the one I actually gave to Mog. It's too big for her now. But once we're both sophisticated ladies, we'll wear them together. Maybe then, Zidane, you'll dance with me. I'm always dancing with my damn partner, guys. That's the important thing. My love and I have been together for a little over 4 years. It's still in the count. But today, it's been, oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. Since today is Friday, we've been together for 1,517 days, guys. 1517 this morning. She does have the art studio this morning, and her ass has to be up in the morning tomorrow. Zidane? Because that will not be a big of a huge problem. I actually did not know Mog was a girl. But the fair earlier this week for one week was pretty good. I wonder where Dagger went. We actually know where she went too. It's not a bad strategy. I think she's pretty much in the entrance. I'll probably not rest right now. I think she's at the entrance right now. Let's go and go down here for a minute. It's not much, but I found some goods for your journey actually. I hate to say this, but our village could use some capital. But I will have to charge you for this one. So, okay, let's see what we have real quick. I will equip Poison Knuckles as soon as we get Amarant. We also have Magic Armlets. I'm going to increase that set as well. Magic tags, we can actually have about maybe like 25. I don't think we'll be able to increase anything else yet. But we can double check Dagger for a minute. I think she might be at the Eldian Wall or something. Let me look for a minute. I didn't know she's the only one that still has Grandma. Still has that in the very beginning of it, so. Alright guys, we have another 14, pretty much another 15 minutes, maybe like 15-20 minutes. I'll finally get a sour going this morning. See what I can have for breakfast too. Hold on. Let me see if there's anything upwards or something. Okay guys, let's go up here. Let's just trying to figure out what Dagger is. That's what I'm trying to... We were born on the same day, but Aiko came out first. Maybe that's why Aiko has been the big sister. Okay, Oh, wait a minute, I think I know where she's at. She's actually down in that boat. She's actually down in that boat, so I'm thinking she's, yes, guys, I will be with Kevin later on today, so... I'm always jumping down super chats. I actually can hear a song. Dagger? From down there. Dagger, are you there? Well, her voice is actually astounding, compared to my pudding. We guys have a rifle idea. With love, support, and respect. It's done. It's okay. Keep singing. Because it's actually our song, right? I'm surprised you actually found this place down here. You actually got the talent to be a bandit. How about you and me team up? We'll call ourselves the Betrothed. My talent's up to snuff. But honestly, that name isn't. He. You honestly are really something these days. That's for sure. If I am, I must have gotten it from you. No. It's all because you actually made the effort pretty much to learn. No. It's because you actually stuck with me. Without you, I could have not made it to Lindblum, much less seen a whole new continent. So same as my point and I. United as one, two is better than one, with love, support, and respect. Everything I tried to do on my own, I was a total failure, but I actually could not stop my mother. At times, I honestly almost lost hope. You've helped me so much, but not just you either, for sure. Yeah, Vivi and Aiko helped out at the Eiffel Tree, and of course, Quina was real helpful when we honestly left the continent, going forward. Freya, Steiner, and even Beatrix, who I thought was our enemy. I think we'll probably get to the levels that Zidane and Dagger are at, with Freya and Steiner. I think that will not be a problem. I haven't forgotten. I want to believe everyone is alright, but sometimes I just can't. As you guys can see, the two are at the boat. I honestly hope I can live up to the hopes of everyone who has honestly helped me. You actually don't have to feel so responsible, Dagger. Really. But I do. Nobody wants you to feel that way at the same point at the same time. Wait, hold up. Same thing to Kevin. They honestly did not do it all for you either. Ace was following his own path. His own path. Well, what about you, honestly? Okay, guys, Kevin's going to be on around. Well, I'll look at that in a minute. Huh? 1 second. Why actually did you come with me? He's doing a little thinking. Hey, that's actually Ibsen's line. Ibsen, who's that? Honestly. Ibsen is a character for my play, but he's actually a real-life adventurer. I think the play is based on his adventures. Let me look at that for a second. Excuse me. I want to look up Kevin for a minute. It actually kind of goes like this. Ibsen and his friend Colin pretty much worked at a tavern in Trino. One day Ibsen got a letter, guys, with love, support, and respect. The letter was so wet from rain that most of the writing was illegible. The only part he could read said, "Come back home." But nowadays, we have airships and stuff. But back then, it was really hard to travel. He actually did not know why he had to go back, but he got some time off and gathered his things, and set out on his journey home. He actually walked a 1,000 leagues, guys, through the mist. Sometimes he was attacked by vicious monsters, but he made it, because his friend Colin was by his side. And then, after much time on the road, he also had to ask Colin for something. Saying, guys, with love, support, and respect, why actually did you come with me? That's pretty much the line that Dagger got from it. And what was Colin's answer? Oh, only because I wanted to go with you. Well, Love and I always united as one, guys. She jumps, I jump. With love, support, and respect, just like you guys in this group. Always is and always will be. Dagger's like, Zidane. I guess a little bit of a comment. Zidane's like, Dagger? Can you hear the song? The song is a little more beautiful, guys. Huh? Yeah. It's pretty much that song. How come? Who's singing it? The sunset makes the Eldian wall look like it's on fire. I've seen this somewhere before. What? Where? Okay, guys, here, check out the scene real quick. I'll pause in the chat. You guys can vote on that poll. Oh my. Okay, guys, Kevin's gonna be on around 6 o'clock tonight. And then, tomorrow around 4. We might be back from, our competition, I think before then, or actually, probably before then. If it comes down to it. With not much traditional for sure, but we'll see. You guys want to shout out? You guys can vote with love, support, and respect this morning. We already have resale. So Don's like, Dagger, please wake up. She already had a terrible dream already. Pretty much did not screw up or anything. Where's Vivi? He's honestly sleeping. I actually don't want to wake him up. Zidon's like, well. Dago says, and I quote, I have no memory of my early childhood. I never really thought about it. Besides, nobody ever told me. I actually was raised in Alexandria, but only from the age of 6 or so. Guys, I'm gonna go and put a nice comment here. There we go. 6? So where were you until then? Until then, until I turned 6. I must have been here in Medellin, sorry. But I'm over telling a story, guys. Check this out. I still can't remember everything. Some things are like shrouded in fog. But I do remember one thing. I'm going to put another comment here. Okay, I still have that. I guess I can maybe add 369. About 10 years ago, an unbelievably huge hurricane hit this village. That's as far as I can really remember. But that day, I was... Check this out, guys. Oh, that's beautiful. My two mother on a little boat, far from the village, excuse me. There was actually a killer behind Aiko's house, right? But the boat I was on, just like the one there, it all came back to me when I heard that song had it on a boat. It all came back to me when I heard that song on the boat. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put a comment here. Love, support, and respect is key. Yeah, that's always, it always is. That song is from Made in Sorry. That's why nobody else knows it. You also have the 5 marks, one up top, staying on top. The other one are pretty much the other 4. Staying in between. I didn't Running Egg might belong this week too. So, how did you get to Alexandria? How come you got to be a royal princess? Set up the keep a couple of them there. How come you do not have a summoner's horn? I honestly don't know. But maybe Dr. Two can tell me. Who protected me from the storm. As the boat lurched, else and her true mother was already dead. Dagger has lost 2 mothers. That's pretty much 85% true. Goes near Aiko and Dagger. I used to play every day here, at the Eldian wall. You too? You play here too, Aiko, by chance? Pretty much, for sure. I'm so happy I remembered. Dagger. Welcome home. I said welcome home. So glad to be back. What? I just realized I am not alone anymore. Yep, I actually made up my mind. Zidon, Dagger, I'm going with you. I'll be breaking my promise to my grandpa, but I actually want to go. Besides, Grandpa always told me, check this out guys, to be honest with myself. Whatever happens, as long as we put our mind to it together. That's the important thing in this group. I actually don't know what the future holds. But I do want to finish what I honestly have came here for. So do I. Let's all go together. Love, support, and respect is always key. Come on, Dagger. Let's go pray together. Alright. So look at it a little more up top. Pretty good view. Inside the Eldian Wall. Some except on top of the mountains. We're gonna be stopping here in a little bit, guys. Just a little bit. I still don't know what I should do. By the time we defeat Kuza and return to Alexandria, Kuza's gonna be a full crap in between. Grandpa, I'll be back soon. Oh, you're coming with us? Vivi goes on the statement for it. Hey, why the long face? Oh, nothing. My face is always like this. Mog's coming too? Mog. Okay, Mog has pretty much got the attention. Really total contention. Galgamugos come in. Aiko will be back though. And that's another thing. Lady Aiko? Now, do not forget that you'll always have a home in Madrid, sorry. Don't let our memory become a burden. You must always be lighthearted and free. Pretty much correct by Morrison. Thoughts of the Elden Wall will always lift your heart. Yeah, the Mugos always miss her. But we're not out of it yet, guys. We have Amarant now. After Zidane destroyed his ass earlier this morning, guys recall. What now? You actually want some more, huh? The victor lives, the defeated die. That's when we nailed the rules. Your actions yesterday were incomprehensible to me. Tell me, why did you not kill me, by chance? Well, that's actually a tough question for me. Are you very that unhappy that I let you live? I'd rather die as a warrior than live as a beggar. Oh my. Without question, guys, to come with me. So Don, what? So what are you actually after? Follow me and maybe you'll try to understand. Besides, you're pretty good in that fight. We can use someone like you. We're actually hunting a man down. Plus his hands, he's like, huh. His only constant is his unpredictability. Huh? Did you say something? Very well. But I will find out what makes you so strong. So, what's the name? Call me what you will. Lonnie called you, Red, right? Actually, not Red, guys. His name is Amarant. Some call me the Flaming Amarant. Pretty much a hell of a name. Fine. I think we'll call you Amarant. The more the merrier. So let's decide our marching order. Alright guys, let's see what we have real quick. So I think, so the important thing is we're gonna be removing Dagger for now. And we're gonna be pointing Aberrant up top. So yeah, Amarant's gonna be up top for now, for coming out of Dagger for the time being, so I think we'll be okay. But Aiko is gonna be doing the healing. Alright, well actually we'll do fine. Just follow me. Next stop, the Eiffel Tree. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be the end of this morning. Let me look at that real quick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I just wanna keep on regard to what I was doing for this morning, but hold on, let me double check the other stuff for a minute. I wanna double check Amarant for a minute. But hold on, guys, let me look at this. I probably will keep Taco for him. I'm gonna have the ritual hat for Amaranth. I'll probably have him do the Amethyst vest before we do something else for him. As far as the hit points go, I probably will equip plus 10 for him. I'll give him 12, 15. Equip them, equip that, and equip counter. I won't equip anything else right now. But alright guys. I'm about to save in a moment. But alright guys, with love, support, and respect, that's gonna be a wrap for me this morning. After having to have Emerald back in our party. At least no one has to feel from that again. Now I'm not gonna be back live till tomorrow morning. For baseball. I've got work around 12 to 8 this afternoon. So I will not be back. I will not be back in the chat till tomorrow. Till tomorrow morning with love, support, and respect. Well, Final Fantasy IX will be back next Thursday and Fridays, depending on my work schedule. But other guys, with love, support, and respect today. If you want to catch more Final Fantasy IX, you guys can hit that like button, support button, with love, support, and respect as always. If you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter, Zach Dawson. You guys can tell me your name. Actually, your first and last name information today, guys, with love, support, and respect. Meeting new family members, new friends, meet and greet new people one by one. As long as you follow the YouTube guidelines, it should not be less betrayed or anything that's compared for it or anything else here. My two capital letters, guys, is J and D with love, support, and respect, and also now is power, always in between the other stuff for sure. But other guys, with love, support, and respect, I'm guessing check out Kevin. Kevin's gonna be on around 6 o'clock tonight, and then 4 o'clock tomorrow. I think we might be back. Well, Love and I might be back after the competition, but it all depends how our ass is tired afterwards. Since my partner has to work in the morning tomorrow, around 7 to 12, but she's gonna be really tired after that. But other guys, my numbers today is J, my two letters is J and D, they're capitalized. And my numbers are 824-65600. If you guys have a Discord, you guys can follow request me on Discord. Check out Almanac Games Devin. Devin's a wonderful, good old friend of mine since day one. So you guys can check him out. You guys can also check out Preston, Romeo, and Shiny Dragon Ball. And I have 206 mods today. That's still my highest that I've had for a hell of a long time. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, it's always important. You guys can check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays. This is always something to explore. But alright guys, with love, support, and respect, we watch videos in full. You guys can like, support, comment in full. You guys can tweet me out, say me out, add it to a post on all of the current apps, guys. Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. I will be with Kevin tonight. But I'm gonna have maybe a couple hours to spare. Maybe like an hour and 45 minutes. That says 12 minutes before 9. But I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning for baseball. Hopefully the connection does not stop. You guys would have had baseball earlier this week. But prior to tomorrow morning, guys, with baseball, you guys will have match predictions for SummerSlam. SummerSlam and TakeOver 36. We'll probably get to both of them tomorrow in the morning and see what we can do after that. But alright guys, you guys have a wonderful morning. I want to say thank you, Gates, for coming in. Love you, brother. Keep up the good work. And as far as the YouTube poll for SummerSlam, tonight is the go-home show of SmackDown. So you guys can see, I gave you guys a question for tomorrow night for SummerSlam. Which of the following two you guys think is walking out as the United States champion? Samus retaining or Damian Priest? You guys voted for Samus. Honestly, I'm gonna go Damian Priest because I think he has Samus' number and he's walking out with the son of a bitch for sure. As long as he's not walking out a desperate title or a desperate time for it. So it all depends. We guys will have the pay-per-view mass predictions of SummerSlam and TakeOver 36 in the morning for baseball. In the morning for sure. Alright guys, with love, support, and respect, you guys have a wonderful morning. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. You guys have a wonderful morning, have a good Friday, and I'll see you this weekend in the morning with baseball, same time, same channel. With love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. But you guys have a good morning, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning with love, support, and respect. And until then, I will see you.